Hey guys, here's my next little step-by-step for finding the siding needed to clad this question in particular. A round gazebo with a radius of 5'10" and a total exposure, of 7'9". It is to be clad with 1x8 nominal bevel siding. Allow 35% waste. How many lineal feet of siding will be required and how many board feet? So, we don't often as carpenters build a round gazebo, but we do build an octagonal gazebo, which just conveniently fits inside a round circle. So let's calculate this as if it's round. We have a round gazebo with a radius of 5'10". So over here, our radius is equal to 5'10", which if I convert that over to decimal feet is equal to 5.833 feet. Circumference, which is how far do I have to go around inside that, circumference is equal to 2 times pi times r. Probably remember that back from grade school. We can also go or pi times diameter. Diameter would be 2 times radius, because that would take me across to here, would give me my diameter. So my diameter is 2 times my radius, which is equal to 11.666 feet. So my perimeter, which is equal to my circumference, is equal to pi times 11.666 feet. Second function, 3 gives me pi times 11.666 feet. Gives me 36.650 if I round that up. Equals 36.650 feet. That is the distance it is around this octagonal or gazebo, or this round gazebo in question. Next thing I have to do is find out what my number of rows is to get all the way up, going with 1x8 all the way around this building. I have a total exposure here of 7'9". So from here to here, I have 7'9". I'm going to change that to inches. 7 times 12 plus 9, 93 inches. 93 inches. Now, I'm doing 1x8 nominal bevel siding, which I know is 7¼ inches. I have to overlap the one below by 1 inch. So I've got 7¼ subtract my 1 inch maximum exposure, minimum exposure, which will give me 6.25 as a maximum exposure. And I call this minimum minus 1 inch minimum exposure. That's minimum lap. How much do I have to overlap one to the other? By code, minimum 1 inch, which gives me right in here maximum 6¼ inch exposure. So I'm going to take my 93 inches, I'm going to divide it by 6.25 as my maximum exposure. 93 divided by 6.25 gives me 14.88 rows. 14.88 rows. What I've calculated there is I have to go around this perimeter with equal rows of 6.25 14 times, and then the last row up here will only be 0.88 of a row. I don't want that. I want equal rows. So I'm going to round that up to 15 rows that are equal. I'll do that calculation again. 93 inches divided by 15 equal rows. (93) divided by 15 equals 6.2. 6.2. That will be my inches. I'll have 15 equal rows of 6.2 inches. If I convert that over, subtract 6 equals times 16 to change it to sixteenths, equals 6 3/16 inches. That is my actual exposure. I do not need that for this question. But if I'm going to install this, I do. So it's a benefit to you to do this calculation right now. I know that I have to go around this building 15 times, and the building I know is 36.650. So that will give me my lineal footage. So my lineal footage of siding is equal to 15 rows times 36.650 feet equals 15 rows times 36.650 feet, 549.75 feet. 549.75 feet. Up in the question it says allow 35% waste, so I have to add 35% to that. Easiest way, take my plus waste is equal to 549.75 feet right now times 1.35. That'll give me 100% of this number plus an additional 35% of that number equals times 1.35, 742.1625. We've been rounding everything to 3 decimals. 742.163. 742.163 feet. So lineal feet, 742.163. That is including waste, with waste. On my board footage, I will calculate it with the waste right now. I have 1/8. I have, so that's 1 inch by 8 inch by 742.163 feet. I'll divide that by 12. Gives me 742.163 times 1/8 equals, divided by 12 to give me board footage, 494.775 board feet. Equals 494.775 board feet. Fill that in over here. 494.775 board feet. That completes that question. Hope that was of some benefit to you. Thank you.